Good morning to you all students. My name is Mr. Akinte. I'm taking Civic education today. And the topic we have before us is consumer rights and responsibility. I believe that when you were doing business studies, you will have known the definition of a consumer. So when we're talking about a consumer is the last person among the chains of trade. It's the person that uses all the goods that the manufacturer have produced. So when we're talking about consumer right, what does it mean? Consumer right refers to principles of freedom that the end users of a particular product are entitled to. The freedom that a consumer is entitled to over a particular goods. The freedom he is entitled to in order for him or her to make sure that the goods are in good condition. That's what we mean by consumer right. That is the right that a consumer has over the goods and services that he is producing. And universally, we have right of consumer. What do I mean by universal? That is the same right that consumer have in Nigeria is the same right that is being exercised to any consumer in America. It's the same right that they have global in the whole world. And that's what I mean by universal right of a consumer. Universal right. The following are universal rights of a consumer. Number one, a consumer has right to satisfaction of basic needs. He has rights to be satisfied with the basic needs of life. What are the basic needs of life? Adequate food, clothing, shelter, health care, and etc. He has right to be satisfied over the food that he's producing, over the clothes that he's wearing or that he's selling to people. Number two, right of a consumer is right to safety. That is, the consumer has the right to make sure that his goods are well kept. His goods are in safe place. His goods are in safe place. It's safe. Number three, right of a consumer is that he has the right to be informed. That is the type of good that he is producing. He has the right to get enough information concerning it. And now is to be sold, and now is to be sold to the market. He needs to be informed of what he is to do. How much is he going to sell it? How much is he going to get from it? He has the right to be what? To be informed about what he is producing to the society or to the market. Number four, right to choice. He has the right to choose any goods that he want to produce to the market. Number five, he has the right to representative or behalf. He has the right to be represented or being what? Being heard. That is, he has the right to defend his good anywhere. He has the right to send somebody to go and defend him concerning the goods that he has done what? He has produced. Then number six, right to redress. That if the goods that he produced is not in good order, he can go to court. He can go to court for him to be heard. So he has right to do what? To redress. Number seven, right to consumer education. That is, he has right to be educated on what he is to produce to the market. Then last one is right to a healthy environment. A consumer has right to an healthy what? Environment. That is, the environment by which he is producing his good must be what? Healthy. It must be free of dirty things. Have a wonderful week. We will see by next time.